my fellow smug ones, I hope you're all okay. Well, could the TV licence become a broadcasting licence which will include things like Netflix? Let's begin. Recently, an awesome legend sent me a link to a website called BusinessTech, and it says the government is going to introduce a licence for Netflix and other changes. But don't worry, because they're not talking about our government. They are actually talking about the South African government. Although the reason why I'm telling you about this is because our government may eventually do a similar thing, because there are quite a few similarities. For example, if you want to watch Sky One live or any other TV channel live or anything live by a broadcaster, then we still have to pay the BBC. And the same is true for the SABC, which is South African's version of the BBC. People still have to pay them to watch other channels live. And they are now changing their terms and conditions to include things like Netflix. There are also rumours that Ireland are also going to be doing a similar thing. But I'll just go through this and pick out a few relevant bits and similarities, so you can see what I mean. I would like to show you just one difference I've noticed though. Look at this image. It says TV licenses, and their tagline is, pay yours, make a difference. Isn't that a bit better than ours? Whereas if you look at ours, you'll see it says TV licensing, and then in invisible ink it says, pay yours or we'll fine you, put you in prison, steal your children and sell your house. Okay, it may not say those last two, but the first two are true. Anyway, let's read this. The Department of Communications and Digital Technologies is set to present its proposal to extend the payment of TV licence fees to include services to Parliament on Wednesday the 25th of November. Obviously that's now happened. In terms of the Broadcasting Act, the public is required to pay TV licence fee for viewing broadcasting services which include subscription fees like DSTV. I guess it's their version of Sky TV. The purchase of a TV, regardless of whether one watches South African Broadcasting Corporation, SABC, on it or not, requires a licence fee for any broadcasting services. In the traditional sense, a broadcasting service is limited to content viewed on a TV set. Given the emergence of streaming services like Netflix, Apple Plus, Showmax, Amazon Prime and others, the white paper broadens definition of a broadcasting service to include online broadcasting services. By implication, that would require the payment of a licence fee for the viewing of any broadcasting services, which would include streaming services regardless of the device on which it is viewed. It does make you wonder that because this is now happening, if we will eventually follow suit. I don't think we will, because our licence is covered by something called the Royal Charter until 2027. You never know, by then another streaming service or two may be out, and it will seem even more outdated than what it is now. Plus, the public itself are uprising against our licence with campaigns such as defund the BBC. Also, I'm guessing that by 2027, the BBC won't be as popular as it is now. Don't get me wrong, I don't think it is that popular now, but it'll be even less popular then. Thousands of people are cancelling their licences at the moment by the day. Who knows how it will be by 2027? Quite a lot of people see the BBC as a biased company and therefore switch off. I recently done a video, this video, which I will link in the description, and it shows you that the BBC are losing quite a lot of viewers. Fortunately, there is an opposition to this, and it is the Democratic Alliance. It says the Democratic Alliance is unequivocally opposed to any efforts that would require additional payment of TV licence fees. Quite like a lot of our MPs who are also opposed to this. Unfortunately for us though, there are quite a lot of MPs who actually like the way the BBC funds itself. God knows why. The public, listen to this part here. See if you notice any similarities. The public has already had to suffer consequences of the billions in bailouts of the SABC has received via the public purse. Doesn't that sound a little bit similar to you of how we keep paying the BBC? How they keep wasting money here, there and everywhere? The SABC are probably doing the same thing because they are getting it from their public, whereas our BBC are getting it from our public. Either way, I think they should just go to adverts, and then that way it'll be the companies that fund the BBC rather than taken out of the public. The SABC must find creative ways to self-sustain and break even without requiring the public to fork out any more money. And that is exactly what I was saying. And if the SABC can eventually do it, then we should be able to do it. The DA, District Attorney I'm guessing, said that SABC has promised to take awareness of public outcry about the proposed licence fee and will make its own submission to the department regarding the proposal. We trust it will present a plan that will mean the public broadcaster will stay afloat and break even without bailouts or making the public pay even more money to sustain it. And the same should be said for our BBC as well. I don't feel we should have to pay for a licence to watch live TV in this day and age. It's old and outdated. It's a bit like me paying Amazon for the ability to watch Netflix. It's crazy. Why should everything get paid to our BBC no matter what they watch? If Sky One made a programme which cost millions to make, put it on Sky One itself and loads of people watched it and they got loads of viewing figures and they've done really well out of that programme, well then why should the BBC benefit from that with licence fee? They shouldn't. It's ridiculous. And even though the BBC here may want to do the same thing, I do not see them being successful with it at all for the reasons I gave you earlier. Anyway, what do you think about all this? You can let me know down in the comments. If you want to see more videos like this, you can let me know by giving the video a like. Share this video wide and far to let everyone know about all this. Subscribe to stay updated and I'll see you in the next one.